The beat and instrumental nice, but the actsy and chanty vibe of vocals is just a bit too much. Like you gotta no, you gotta alternate the recitative lines with that smug intonation. Okay, how to describe it? Yeah, alternate it with something more melodious, a soaring tune like lento. You know, a timbre's depth and flavor should be revealed as well. Punchlines are a good expressive tool, but only to a certain extent. They should not overflow the song. The ritornello with 4 on the floor didn't exactly hit. What the F, that little voice switch on the line about goosebumps or something was sorta attractive. I like it. Seems to me that ATEEZ have been accenting such features as a song being catchy and sassy lately. They obviously reach a wider audience now and evidently lay emphasis on attracting new baby ATEEZ attention and sympathy, nothing against their creative style slight transformation, but slight, as they mentioned in the song, worldwide, but hopefully they are not turning their backs on some key features of their art, speaking both about music and storyline aspects. Like, as for the work music video, it's not like it fits anywhere in the lore, if we're talking seriously. If the clues are to be found, the storyline definitely takes up less space in this comeback, and suspectedly ATEEZ decided to pay less attention to the lore, as not so many ATEEZ value this part of their creative work. They are definitely more popular for the outstanding performance and stuff. Not so many fans were really hooked on the storyline, and very few tried to decipher it actually, but those who tried, I presume, were the most loyal or devoted or actively involved fans. I hope that ATEEZ lore doesn't wither like that. Speaking about Latino vibes in the two latest comebacks, I like it a lot for sure, but let's not make any song all about that. In my opinion, ATEEZ must avoid the seduction of choosing seriality in their production and mass production orientation. They made quite a reputation of something that's not for everyone. Ateez said their music was noisy because undoubtedly noise is precisely what's not typical for them, and that's what can't define their style at all. On the contrary, they usually produce music that has more harmony depth, texture, timbre, and versatile frequencies depth, flow, taste, and mellows. This is definitely not what you call noisy, as opposed to lots of K-pop songs. Despite the fact that they shout and chant in their songs sometimes and the instrumentals are heavy, it's in a good way and mostly with a sense of proportion. So, no dry mixes, please. Title track is groovy, it's quite nice. The clarinet is creative. Clarinet and deadlifts glue the punchiness of the song, but maybe a synth pad edit would be interesting. Song voice, verse 1 sounds fresh. Chorus 2 is nice. The first part of pre-chorus is nice, outro was also good. Among the songs I liked Empty Box and Shaboom the most. Empty Box does sound like classical Ateez. This song is composed really complementary to their voices, it enhances the vocals and the timbre is revealed. It's not dry, very mild and crispy. Honchon's singing was pleasant to hear. Somewhat singing again, because lately he's been more like rapping. It's also very satisfying, his deep and calm voice version, I like it. Shaboom gave off major Bob Marley One Love vibes. When a song does love it. Mingy's rap is another turning point of the song that changes the mood completely, but it is really well integrated here. This Mingy's rap for this album I liked a lot. I don't normally like this type of harsh screaming or belting in rap, but he slayed it really smoothly and expressively. Also, the rhythmic flow was amazing. I love triplets and the syncopations together. Yes. Chorus fits in really nicely, almost like house type music. That's also new, fresh. I liked that to keep the song's integrity, the verse material was changed, I mean the second verse. And Shaboom presents this fascinating feeling, how do I put this? To me the song is very tangible. Yeah, it's really picturesque. It's like being by the sea in this weather when it's hot, but it's cloudy at the same time, and it's like the lightning changes constantly and brings the temperature sways. So respectively the song generates this chilling vibe, but it darkens by the chorus and it gets chilly, like cooler, and literally this time. This effect is reached with the timbre contrast intro line. Yeah, I could talk about this a lot. I have my theory regarding this, but I'll keep it laconic for now. So yeah, the falsetto in the beginning of the second verse keeps the listener in a colder atmosphere for a while, it's nice. The bridge was going to be very ambient, but all of the songs build up and anticipation was scaled back, and it came down to the post-chorus and outro. That was a bit harsh. Maybe some new material or the intertwining of the verse and chorus material would be cool to hear here. Yeah, to hear here. Shaboom should have developed more. That's it. Siren is very metallic percussioned, so to say. I know that's not a word. The pre-chorus was interesting though. The chorus was again dryish and empty. The occasional moves by the semitones were really accurate because Siren, you know. Also, gradual pitch modulation, like. That's cool. I think his rap was said to be really powerful, but his rap in Shaboom was kinda better. The translation is a bit weird though, so maybe there was some inaccuracy of translation and there was supposed to be a wordplay or something. But anyway, I was also going to make a video about previous comeback, about Crazy Form and other songs, and there's also stuff that I liked about them, and some stuff that I'd like to hear some more things, you know. So, and a disclaimer at last where it's not supposed to go, but anyway, don't get me wrong, I just highlighted the good aspects of the songs and the aspects that I didn't like, but it doesn't mean that I'm like being an anti-fan or something like that. How do you call it? Anyway, don't get me wrong, because I'm still here.